What's going on, gamers? I don't know if you heard this or not, but there's a woman that wants to make changes to Elden Ring because it's too hard. Ooh, we hate that.
That's a thing I don't like.
Here she is. Here's the person. You might have heard of her. You might have seen the video before. Her name is Charalanahzard. I personally only know this person because they fought in Creator Clash, which was an event I personally enjoyed attending. She also has a career, or a past career, in game development, journalism, and overall, you know, she's still currently a podcaster and has a career in just being an online personality. Her name is Alana Pierce, and recently she had some very controversial takes when it comes to Elden Ring, particularly the DLC and the difficulty of the game. She posted this 17-minute video to her YouTube channel called Elden Ring DLC is too hard. It's not. Now, to me, this is a very clickbaity title, which there's nothing wrong with that, but she does have some genuine criticisms, at least from her perspective, over the game and the well-known difficulty of the game. If you guys don't know, Elden Ring is known to be a very difficult game. When you beat this game and you tell somebody that you beat this game, you can tell that that person actually has no life.
Don't fucking scream at me!
No, you can tell they really like the game. They've spent a lot of time in the game. It's a genuine achievement. You can't just turn the game down to easy mode and beat it to say that you beat it. It is a thing that you have to earn. It is a rite of passage. So whenever there's a debate, and this is a debate that does come up from time to time over whether this game should have a easy mode, people get very upset. It's very prideful to beat this game. It is an accomplishment to be good at Elden Ring, to beat Elden Ring. It's an experience for people to talk about and be proud of. And a lot of people feel like if you take that away, you make it easier. You give an option for it to be easier. You're taking these special moments that these people are so proud of, and you're making them less special. You're making it feel less like an achievement when anybody can just do it. Now, to get the full context of what this person is trying to say and the angle that she's trying to approach this topic from, I think it's important that we watch the full video, so I'll be playing that for you guys right now. So yeah, that's what Adriana had to say, but for those of you that are too slow to have been able to keep up with her, I wrote down while watching some of the main points that she was trying to make. The appeal of Elden Ring being hard is also appealing to people with disabilities. These people wanting an easy mode is a misconception. They want a different version of the game that is easier to play with disabilities. Disagreeing with the idea of there being an easy mode is being dismissive to disabled people. People don't want an easy mode, they want more options to make the game easier. Beating these games is hard, and this is a point of pride to people, which is why many don't believe in adding any options to make the game more easy or accessible. And she offers a solution to this, actually, offering some type of pop-up or signifier that you would be able to take a picture of or just share on your socials, signifying the parameters in which you beat the game, so you can still get those bragging rights. Now, there were a lot of clippable moments in that video, like she uses the word situational disability, like me working a full work week and not being able to play Elden Ring all day, every single day. That would be situational disability, or more likened to what the point she was trying to make. Having a kid, having a child would be a situational disability, where you can't dedicate enough time to get good.
Situational disabilities, they're temporary disabilities. It counts as a disability where a video game like Elden Ring is concerned if you have a kid. You have a 2-year-old, you're trying to play Elden Ring, you can't pause. That is a situational disability that you have.
And hearing the creative language, and it's a 17-minute video that honestly probably didn't have to be 7 minutes. It probably could have been 2 minutes, honestly, if you really wanted it to be. There's a lot of just looping around. She's a lot of opportunity to just get lost in the sauce there, because when you start hearing these terms and talking about making things easier for people, it just hits you in the brain with that same node, that same part of the brain that hurts when you hear about participation trophies, because these goddamn kids have it so easy these days, and nobody wants to work for anything. But at the end of the day, if I understand correctly what she was trying to say, all she really was advocating for here is just the idea, the conversation to start that maybe it really just isn't the worst thing in the world to have an easy mode in this game. Not just for people that are genuinely disabled and like there's a physical thing, they're missing an appendage, they're missing a finger, makes it harder for them to get good at this game, but even for people that just don't have the time to get good because they have jobs, they have kids, they have things going on in their lives, and they're not able to really fully enjoy these games because they just don't have the time to dedicate to them. So basically, I don't see a problem with what she was trying to say. I just think the delivery was poor. There was some creative language there used, and the best example, and I already used it, was the use of situationally disabled. What, you have a job, you have a kid. I don't know what to tell you. I think we got a little creative with the language there. And again, the video could have been 3 minutes long, in my opinion, and it was 17 minutes long. So there was just a lot of examples of being a bit inarticulate there, I think. So what do I think? Well, I think that there's a couple different sides to this. So while I agree with Adriana that I don't think it would be the worst thing in the world for there to be an easy mode, you can play the game on expert mode, get the achievement or whatever on expert mode, and show everybody how much of a big boy you are. You can wipe your own booty hole. Yay! And it's not like it's like a bad thing to be proud of being this game. It's a challenging game. I haven't been able to beat it. You know, I'm not a real gamer, I guess. But what does it take away from you to let someone else play it that just doesn't have the time to get to the level that you're at? She even more towards the end advocates to just trying harder and, you know, gives a you can do this, you just gotta figure out your way to get the job done type attitude, which I think is good and quite contrary to what people are trying to make you believe she was trying to say in this video through the clips that are being shared online.
You just gotta explore more, dude. You can do it. You can do it. I think you're being impatient. I think you can do it. And to the accessibility conversation that comes up every single time FromSoft has a new game, I would love to see them have more accessibility options. I would not like to see them make the games easier or less challenging. And it's a difficult balance to strike, obviously, but I feel like I found kind of a solution.
But that all aside, you know, I also think that if it's not in the developer's interest to make the game have an easy mode, if for whatever reason they feel like their game absolutely has to have an expert mode and nothing else, or it just has to be difficult, nothing else, then it's their property. They can do what they want with it. You know, if you fall into that line of people that just will not be able to play the game because of whatever reason, I don't know, tough shit. I don't have to tell you. I'm sorry. Life's not fair. And I think that there is like this level of entitlement with some people, like the idea where this person developing a product should have to change the way that they're producing the product to better suit you and your needs, no matter how justified your needs are. And on top of that, I will say this. I do think there's a group of people that are just sexist and they hate the idea of a woman talking about video games. And the second she had Elden Ring in the title of her video and remarking on the difficulty of the game, people lost their fucking minds because they're losers. So yeah, I really don't disagree with the points that Adriana was trying to make. I just think her delivery was poor. I think the video was too long, and hearing her talk about people that are situationally disabled is funny. That's stupid. Whether the term be accurate or not, I believe it to be completely unnecessary. It's pretty normal to have something going on in your life that's going to leave you situationally disabled. That was worthy of a clip and a laugh. This whole argument goes around every once in a while, and I've been on both sides of it. At the end of the day, I've just never heard an argument that has me sit there thinking to myself, oh yeah, you know what? You're right. There should never be any easy modes in Dark Souls or Elden Ring. That would be completely wrong and ruin the game. It would literally affect nobody. To just have the option to play the game on an easier mode. You get your achievements just playing on expert. You can prove to everyone you're a big boy and you're so cool, and there's really nothing wrong with feeling that way. It's totally justified emotion to feel. These games are very difficult, but at the end of the day, I feel like it is like gatekeeping to not just allow the easy mode. And then you can bully the person for playing it on easy mode. They should have a little pacifier in the achievement emblem when you beat it on easy mode. I'm totally okay with that. But those are just my thoughts on this whole situation. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. And yeah, I'll see ya. This was a video. A little bit of slop for ya. Bye. Check out my good content. I'm Alex video didn't do well. Watch that one. Bye.